I think it's really interesting that you have your podcast Coupledom, because being part of a couple, I've been a part of a couple for 20 years, and it's a complicated, multi-layered dynamic when you've got two people who are charismatic, opinionated, have their own paths in life, and then you come together and you create a path together, but without abandoning your individual paths. And so I think it's really interesting. I want to talk a little bit about why you and Idris decided to launch a podcast about coupledom, because it is such a complicated conversation to have. And I love that you're doing it. And I'm hoping that people are honest when they come on, because we could all really benefit from honest discussion about relationships. What was your impetus for doing that? Because you could have done something by yourself. So why did you decide to do something together?
Yeah, so that is the podcast that we started in the height of kind of lockdown, when we were feeling a bit isolated and realizing the importance of relationships around us, but also as newlyweds, thinking we want our relationship to be the best that it can be. And we think the best way to do that is through conversation. So we started the podcast really as a learning experience for ourselves. We realized, though, relationships of all kinds were important. There's like an underlying sort of commonality between all relationships, whether they're romantic, familial, business, best friends, that kind of plants seeds and makes it grow into the successful relationship that it can be. So we don't only talk to romantic couples, we talk to relationships of all kinds and duos of all kinds, particularly ones that inspire us. We had an episode with Ben and Jerry. I cannot tell you, it was one of the most inspiring conversations I've ever had. Because when we started the company, we were thinking we want to do something that has our values and our ethics instilled in it. And they did just that at Ben and Jerry's and managed to carry that on to the company even after it was sold. They were so ingrained in the fiber of it.
Yeah,
I
that's a
love that.
real success story to be able to do that, right?
Totally.